Hey everyone, Harrison Ring here. Today we're going to be reviewing the Equalizer 3. The Equalizer 3 once again stars Denzel Washington, and it's basically the third and final movie out of the entire trilogy, which I'm kind of surprised about it, since I don't even know. Well, basically he's a retired man in, I think it was filmed in Rome or something. I believe it's filmed in Rome, and basically this this mafia was killing, mostly beating up or abusing a lot of people, or mostly killing them for lessons, and then mostly Denzel just had to have them do it somewhere else, and try to stop everything to make sure it bees all over and have it be a peaceful place. That's how it is mostly for this entire story. So, basically, here are my thoughts on the Equalizer 3. I mean, I remember the first one was 2014, which I thought was really good. Second, which was fine and decent. But with third one, it was alright. So here's with the third one. I think with overall, it's mostly probably the most graphic, violent film out of the entire trilogy. But I'm going to be still saying, the first one was, way more better. But it's better than the second, don't get me wrong. But mostly with a lot of it, I feel like I wanted more violent scenes out of the entire movie. But don't get me wrong with this, alright? The opening, which I thought, for my opinion, in the Equalizer 3, I thought was really good, the opening scene. But with the entire rest of the first act, was, all slow, and it was kind of boring a little bit. But once you get to the second act, then it gets a little interesting, or a little kind of excitement for some entertainment. And with the third act, for my opinion, the third act, I thought it just was a really good, well-watched fight, violent, and a great finale, since this is actually the finale. The finale they did was so well, and I was just that was a really good finale. But mostly a lot with this film is I actually really liked the cinematography a lot, because I thought the shots they did were very well shot out of the entire trilogy. And mostly a lot, I was really glad to see Denzel Washington return to these movies for one more time. And basically, that's all I can have you with this kind of part of the story. But here's the part with some parts of the story, which I said the first act was slow and the second act gets interesting. The directing by Antonio, I forgot his last name, did really decent with this movie. And with Denzel Washington, he was really good too, don't get me wrong. I mean, ever since when I watched the trailer for the third one, I was kind of surprised there was going to be a third one, which I didn't expect as well. And once it said it was the final chapter, I was like, really? That's interesting. So yeah, Equalizer 3 was a really enjoyable finale. It's better than 2, but it's not as good as the first one. But don't get me wrong of this. Like I said, it was probably the most graphic, violent movie out of the entire trilogy. But most of all, I kind of wanted more. I mostly wanted more violent scenes out of the entire film. But it was mostly a movie you feel suspicious on someone in the film of how this is all going to end. But overall, I really liked Equalizer 3, and I'm going to give this film a 6 out of 10 and a B. So, that is all I got for my thoughts on the Equalizer 3. I will see you next time. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.